after I actually started. So okay, so just in case I missed the start, it's Hasturilla here again, and we're back with Kenshi. We're going to be doing, we're continuing our Arm for Okran campaign. Let me move the microphone a little bit closer to me. Oop. You may hear some noises. There you go. Hopefully it doesn't fall forward. Stand at least. Kind of have to keep the stand a little bit high up. Hold on, my connection. Whoop. Head butted at the microphone. Okay, there you go. You guys might be a lot closer to me now. Okay, so the microphone should be a lot closer now, so it should be a lot easier to hear me. Okay, so what we got here is we got 5 people. We got the little bit of our group here, and we want to kind of keep growing the size of the group. We're gonna focus most of our hostility against the non-Okranite factions, and then we're gonna kind of maybe have to decide in this civil war they're kind of having. So before we do anything else, let's continue resting. I think that they're all injured, yeah. So we'll start out by mostly just fast forwarding and getting some stuff worked out. Let's see. I think Bard's the only one who's not sleeping because we just got him on our way in. And he'll sing for us, I think. We haven't got him an appropriate weapon yet, but it'll be neat to see what happens. But definitely, if you're doing a faction-based campaign, I highly, highly recommend trying to make the most out of what that faction campaign lets you do, but then try not to break any restrictions, like hard set restrictions. If you're doing a Holy Nation only, like if you're not trying to maybe be in between Holy Nation and Flotsam Ninjas, you might not have it new here, depending on how you interpret the Holy Nation. Or you could have them because just determining on how you think that they operate. Flotsam Ninjas, for example, you may be this kind of group, or you might have just people who you think would be in the Flotsam Ninjas, things like that. And if you're doing Empire, you very much, if you have a whole bunch of people who are out there to get money, then Empire is a pretty good option. But you could also have altruistic people. Maybe some people, just depends on your interpretation of the factions. But the end states are going to be the main thing that makes choices for you in that case. Oop. Just threw something back real quick. Let's go back to our crew. See how they're doing. Okay, they're already up. Okay, he's up. We have one last person. Hiroto, which I think had a pretty bad chest shot. Yeah, he had a pretty bad chest wound. And these beds on top of the bar are, they're not really all that expensive when you consider how much time to save, but the ultimate goal is probably to buy a house in town and work from there. Now, Shinobi Ninjas we could theoretically kind of talk to, but seeing as I don't really necessarily, I'm not really sure how friendly the Okranites would be to them, because I don't really know. Like, sometimes they're like in a bunch of towns, so they come off as they're not hostile to a lot of people. But oftentimes it feels like that that's not out of, whoop, there you go. That's more out of just game mechanics than anything else. So it's kind of hard to tell. Anyway, we're gonna need to, we got a bunch of food, I think, right? Yeah, we got a bunch of food. We're gonna go get some money. We're gonna go make some money. First we need a weapon for, it was too late to get a better different weapon for Bard. Katanas are pretty good against people, unarmored people. They're not super great against armored people, but if you're really good at it, it won't matter. Generally in Kenshi, if you're so good at something, like that you're like max possible that you can get at it, you're probably going to win, unless the other person is equally. Ooh. Okay, they're making sure that. Okay, yep. There you go. But they checked Bard, actually. That's kind of worrying. They didn't show the rest, check the rest of the crew. Now, everyone's running as fast as the slowest person, which should be load here. I think we're gonna go. We're not gonna do much more mining for the moment. We want to get fighting experience, as much as fighting experience as we can. Let's fast forward a little bit. Gonna run these guys down to the river. Oop, I actually changed it to, there you go. I want them to run as a squad. If you don't have to do this, but I find it's very useful, especially if, hold on. Nation land, no place for, okay. That's a bone dog. That's a hostile bone dog. I was like, oh, is it not hostile? It's like, no, it's hostile. Now this thing could actually do some damage to us, believe it or not. Might be surprising, but it can actually, be a bit rough. So we're gonna actually try to taunt them over to us. I'm gonna have him taunt. Ooh, not sneak. Taunt. Oh, left leg, left leg. Okay, he's hurt bad. We need to get him out of there. Otherwise, he could lose a leg, and that is, we're pretty much done for at that point. I think we're doing, by pretty much done for is because since we're not doing a prosthetic run, we are pretty much, like, you know, the only way you could carry them around, but that's it. You could drop them, and I don't think even crawling they could really even fight. I've never, again, had someone try to fight in that condition. Generally not a good idea. Put block on. Put passive. He's out of the fight. He's not going to be in the fight. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Let's get that stuff off him so he dies. Ooh, we got some more meat. The good thing is we're going to be able to eat pretty well. Heal ourselves first, and then heal him. Because if we go down, we're going to have some trouble with everyone else carrying his stuff. It's more clerical, like, kind of like just clerical, like working out numbers and like who's carrying what and things like that. And it's easier, just quality of life, to make sure the guy who's carrying all the stuff doesn't go down. Okay, we can only walk as fast as him. We could splint the injuries, I think, but I don't think we actually have a splint kit. We tried. Yeah, I don't have a splint kit. That's something we do need. So we need to go back in town, believe it or not, and make a splint or buy some splint kits. They don't actually have a travel store, I think, in there, which is unfortunate. Or you know what? I could just have Griffin. You carry him. Pick up. Okay, there we go. Griffin's pretty tough. We could have other people carry him for strength, but I think we're just gonna really power up Griffin if we can. And actually, is he even encumbered? He's not even encumbered by him. I'm 15% encumbered, so that's barely anything. So let's put him down. Let's have he knew Hiroto. Oh, Hiroto's hurt bad too. First aid. Hurting the arm. I think he had a little higher strength. Hold on, who's got the higher strength? Oh, they have a saber. Right? They have a saber still. So maybe we'll have them carry it. Or them carry a Bard. Because they're going to be further back in our correct combat skill. We're going to try to discover all the cities real quick. And also get our athletics up. And fight any swamp raptors along the way a little bit. As long as we're within range of a town. We want to get them out of sabers as soon as possible. Because if we're going to have pretty much all hacker using people, we kind of have to get it done sooner rather than later. Oh, we found a farm. It's funny returning back to Okran's Pride in this game, because it's been a while since it's funny because I'm returning to Kenshi a bit too. So this is kind of I used to play a lot of the time, and now returning back to it, it's kind of neat returning to kind of the area most people kind of recognize. They're in the hub, and there's a Shek town right south of the hub. Oh no! How fast are they? We screwed up. Okay, so this is every man for himself time. We're a little bit heavy, so hold on. Okay, oh no. He's taunting. We're gonna have him run this way. He got hit in the chest. Everyone else. Hold on. Oh, this is a terrible situation. Okay, you guys all run over this way. Okay, turn on block. Oh, he's gonna go down. He's gonna go down bad. Oh, he's not gonna make it. Ooh, he's bleeding. Okay, they're still following us. These two are still following us. Hiroto might be able to carry. Hold on, how fast are they going? Oh man, we screwed up. We screwed up bad with this one because they're gonna be outpacing them. I ran right into a wolf pack. That's such bad luck. They just came out of nowhere. Bone dogs? Okay, the thing is they'll start eating someone while they're down. That is not ideal, so we can't have someone go down. Griffin's got to make it. We got to decide lives here. Griffin's got to make it. So I'm going to have Griffin run. And Lode's got to make it. So I think he might be able to get around some of the stuff by putting his shoes in his backpack. It should get rid of some of this problems. Some of the encumbrance problems. Let's put that in here. I don't think we're going to move out of heavy. We can try to do our best. Put there and there. Body armor. Okay, so I don't know. We're still in heavy. If we have to, we can drop the backpack. We could theoretically drop the backpack. It's always an option. Throw these in there. And always come back for it. Just kind of sneak back for it. I don't want to drop Bard because he doesn't have the leg strength, but range. And they're running too slow with him on their back. Am I taunting? I'm taunting. Let's just have him taunt. All you three, you passive. And just keep running and see what happens. I'm going to just see what happens for just a few seconds. Turn you on passive. Have you keep running this way. Just watch for a few seconds, see what happens. Okay, yeah, we're getting caught up too by this bone dog here. Okay, we could run for the water and try to get across. Because I think we'll have a better swim speed. He's got to run kind of for the hills here. So let's watch a little bit. Let's watch these guys. Okay, they turned. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh no, I can't pick it up. Hold on. Alt. No, I can't. Well, I'll tell him to pick that up. Okay, hold on. Did he get it? Yes, he got it. Bit greedy, but whatever. Yeah, I did run right through a nest. Okay, that was what happened. Okay. Everyone mostly followed Griffin, which is exactly what we wanted to have happen. Mostly everyone. Some of the other ones didn't. But I think we'll be okay as long as they don't slow down. And then it looks like they're kind of slowing down at the riverbank. He's losing health in his chest, so he's gonna go down at some point. So we really got to keep him moving. Okay, we're getting to the river. They'll eat you when they're down. I'm pretty sure bone wolves will. We're real slow in the water. I don't know how good their swimming is. If they're better than us, we're in trouble. I don't think they fight while in water, though. I don't think they can actually attack you. I don't know. Animals might be different. You will see. If not, we have basically killed us all. Okay, they're slow too. We've kind of narrowed down their advantage here. Okay, they're gonna go slow in the water. Okay, I wonder how far away the. Okay, we already have. Okay, Hiroto's out. Hiroto's out. Oh, we still have these three. Just good thing is just the puppies are attacking these guys. Griffin needs to get the fast ones away. Run over this way, Griffin. He's real bad health, though. Okay, I need you to keep running. And sneak, in fact. Run and sneak. I need you to run and sneak, too. Okay, perfect. Oh, no, they see him. They're not falling for that. We're gonna hope we can get some distance on these guys once we get out of the water. Oh, no, they still see him. Yeah, they're still running after him. Okay, let's see if there's a nearby town. There's some farms here. We can try to get to the farm. That's all I can do. Everybody run to the farm. It's the only option. Oh, we're getting hurt. We've been getting hit. They caught up to us. Oh, they can attack us in the water. No, we're unconscious. Okay, oh, okay. We gotta drop. Hold on. Put down. Pick up. Both of you run like the wind here. Griffin, you gotta come back for me. Whoop. Oh, they're gonna take these people down. Okay, they're out of the water. Okay, hold on. Griffin, come back and get this guy. Pick up this guy. I know that's dangerous here, but only running 9 miles per hour. But hopefully they can get away with load here. He's safe. Funny thing is, Hiroto is totally safe. Hiroto's a little closer than Griffin is, but Griffin will be able to carry him with no trouble. Okay, they don't even care about Griffin apparently. They really don't. Oh no 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 no! Run this way! Run this way! Can you sneak? Okay, everyone's really just attacking Griffin. Okay, so everyone, now that you picked up and everything, run to the farm. Griffin's on a timer right now. Oh, is he too slow now? Oh no, everyone's running as fast as the slowest person. That's why. That's why we're all moving so slow. I still had that on. Oh no, they're coming after me. Come on, hold on. Everybody run. Everyone run as fast as you can to the farm. Oh, that's not looking good. Oh, he's running my way. And you run this way first, so they don't break off. Hold on. Okay, we just have the one kind of puppy following us here, which I think will be tolerable. So I don't think it can do that much to us, fortunately. Okay, you stop sneaking. You actually distract this guy. Hiroto, you can move. You have some action here. Be a hero, Hiroto. Okay, let's see how everyone's doing. Oh, he's doing bad. He's got to get away. He's got to get away, otherwise he's going to go into knockout pretty soon. And Bard will have to carry him. Ugh, that is not good. And her leg is getting worse and worse. I'm being unconscious for a little bit longer. Load here. Okay, so everyone get to the farm. Hiroto, you're going to have to be a hero a little bit. You still can run at full speed. So you need to get them off of them. Okay, there we go. You run this way. Get everything on you, Hiroto. Hiroto saving the day here. Normally this place is pretty safe from bone dogs. Normally don't. I've never really actually had bone dogs spawn along the river, so I was kind of surprised. Normally you're pretty much faster than them, so they're not really a threat. But I think the problem was Bard had bad legs, so we had to deal with. Oh, actually, perfect. Hold on. There's a Holy Nation patrol right there that we can all kind of buddy up with here. Are you still being chased? Okay, no, they're not. Okay, so put them down. Whoa! Load went into the atmosphere. Whoa, okay. Oh, don't go back to them, please. Oh, no. Why'd he go into the atmosphere like that? Okay, hold on. Come over in here and help him out. Actually, I'm about to be not unconscious just a little bit. Oh, recovering coma is probably what happened. Like, oh no, it's before negative 17. Yeah, we're gonna go unconscious first. Okay, go. Everyone come back over here. Everyone come back over here. Because you're not being chased anymore, right? Let's regroup. We're critical. Okay, hold on. We need to get that. And do first aid. We need to really work up our athletics. The good thing is our toughness went up. So there's a silver lining and everything, isn't there? Probably should have just kept our armor on. It seemed like we were just going to get hit. I think also the problem is we were all running as fast as the slowest person. Let's keep it on sprint for the moment. Okay, recovery coma. Okay, Griffin, let Bard down. You're in critical health yourself. Okay. So Griffin's gonna carry load here. Pick up. Nope. Because he can run the fastest without everyone slowing down. Remember to if you do that method then, hold on. If you do the method of everyone do something the same or run the same formation, just remember to turn it off because that seems to be what got us here. Oh, Bard's still the slowest. Hold on. Let's Hiroto share a little bit. I think that's what got us here. There should be bad tooth. I can't remember exactly. Again, I'm returning from a while. I played this game. I think somewhere around 300 hours. I think. Hold on. No, let's Let's keep going to that Holy Nation farm first. I think that there's probably somewhere I think we can... Okay, that's where a river nest is, I think. River raptors won't do that same stuff to you. Wolves you have to worry about because they're one of the ones that I think will eat you. I'm not really sure if they will or won't. I think that they do eat corpses. I don't know if they'll eat you if you're unconscious, though. I know they eat corpses, though. Okay, got a farm going on here. Oh, we can put it. Go ahead, put load in a bed. Good thing is we don't have to rent out beds here. And there's just enough beds for everyone. Oh. They'll stand up when they're caught. Done, but you can sit them back down and they'll get hunger slower, as you can see here. Another good reason why an Okranite playthrough is actually pretty good for a first time if you're doing like if you're doing one of the human races. But because there's just so many beds around, there's so many things like that around, and worst case scenario, you do run into something like that, you could have someone who there could be some way to still get out of it. But yeah, wolves are typically not a threat because they only run 14. So normally, if you had no injured people, you'd have no problem with them at all because they wouldn't have any because you'd all be able to run faster. We may even just spend some time doing a quick jog around all these places here. Now we did get meat, which actually we can cook whenever Load wakes up. He's actually awake now, but we're gonna wait till we get him to get fully healed. Turn off block from everybody real quick. Oh, we got a Holy Nation patrol. You have to really watch out if you do the Empire. You gotta watch out for samurai hunters, which will basically go for you, or noble hunters. Noble hunters that will go for you if they notice that if they notice you around. There's like a chance they don't, but oftentimes they will. Ooh. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw the meat on there. Oh, I think I gave them the meat. Is this Holy Nation? Oh, I gave them the meat for free. I forgot. It's not my not my fire. Well, we didn't get meat, but we did get other stuff. Should have figured that if one bone wolf was in the area, there'd probably be others. But normally it's just river raptors along that river. Wolves there are pretty uncommon. At least uncommon in gameplays I've done. I have Hiroto check this out real quick. See what's in here. I believe they're just gonna be the farmers. No merchant really. Oh no, never mind. Hold on. They'll actually trade with me. That's cool. Also cotton at a really discounted price. Wheat straw is really expensive. Gotcha. You know, we probably don't really need anything right now. If we had something to sell, I would sell it to them. We could get also an animal, which is actually not a bad option. Bone dog. Well, that would be ironic to get a bone dog. The only thing is late game they have some trouble. Really, all animals technically have some trouble late game because you can have some really awesome people, like have stuff, but bulls also won't mess up your stealth. So if you wanted to stealth, they don't shine light like Garus do. If they're wearing the Garu pack. How expensive would it be? Ooh, yep, pretty expensive. At least for some of them. Yeah, I think all of them are almost 10,000. And the bone dog's 4,000. They're basically a whole another party member. Let's run in there. Fast forward again. Turn off block. Oh, and turn off passive. I'm going to turn off ranged. No one has a crossbow, but I'm just going to turn it off so I have less things I have to remember that we have going on. Let's see. I think that we're, so we gave them free meat, so I guess that's payment for us staying here, but I think it's going to be a while before we have our rest back. Griffin performed pretty well. I think everyone did pretty well. I mean, oh, hold on. Inu, we never healed up Inu. First aid. Okay, there we go. Inu saved the day with that first aid. And Hiroto saved the day with kind of getting everyone distracted on him. Got a well here. We can't, unfortunately, use their machines. So before you mess around with the machines of, like, what these people have here, like farming or stuff like that, you can't actually access inside of them. So don't accidentally do what I did and throw some meat onto the fire that you can't use. Oh, is everyone kind of okay? No, we're still doing kind of rough. I'm gonna throw some of this armor back on. Now we might be okay to go, if that makes sense. Like, let's see. Okay, I think that's probably fine. We're probably healthy enough to kind of try to get to down in here. Especially at night. Kind of want to make sure we go at night, because that way we can sneak away if something catches us. But running into wolves was not something I was expecting to do. Oh, there's fighting going on over there. Oh, no, it's farming. That's farming. So that we're coming up on another farm. Also wasn't expecting to go into orbit there for a second. Which was a pretty fun detour. Oh. Somehow we got divided up. We're all running. What speed are we all running? Because we're running as fast as slow as 16. We're all running 16 miles per hour. Okay, that's faster than Bone Dogs. Bone Dogs are like 14. Whoa, hold on. We're going up to Bone Dogs. I think Bad Teeth's like here. Bad Teeth, Bad Eye. I don't remember. It's been a long time. I think it was Bad Teeth. Yeah, I really don't remember where these towns are. Oh, is it from further down? You might even be further. Yeah, Bad Teeth. There we go. Let's get there. Oh, at least we haven't been left totally alone. Bard is keeping us company. I think... Is Bard slowing us down? No. No, I think he's just staying in pace with me. Okay, someone's trading stuff, so I think we're close. When we get close to the gate, we'll wait until everyone's here so we can all go in together. Now, this might actually be a better place to mine. Yeah, it's got copper. It's still bad, kind of. Oh, hold on. Yes, I understand. Show them the gear. We've got nothing wrong, so let's go in. Whoop. There you go. Oh, we're not controlling anybody. Now, there's a shinobi tower here, so we'll have to think on what we want to do. We'll have to think on what we want to do regarding the shinobi thieves. Oh, there's something going on at the gates. Free food is what's going on at the gates. Free food and free battle experience. Oh, well, free food now. Was going to be free battle experience. So I'm a big fan of the mercenary armor look, but unfortunately, it's not really the best of all the of the armors. So typically, that's the one time if I'm trying to do one armor I don't get to get much use of. A lot of times, either going in the imperial, like kind of an imperial look and wearing the empire armor. It's either that one's oftentimes that's better, or just going straight for the bard guy hit in, and bard guy hit too. Now let's get meat off all these guys. Let's do furthest and then in. Work our way in. Now what you could do is you could actually take one of these guys and then heal them up and then beat them up kind of in a corner. Especially the river raptors, because there's no real reputation loss you'll get from that. It's funny, like that's one thing I always thought was kind of funny, that it's funny that happens so much with bandits. You never see anyone do that with swamp raptors. The world of Kenshi, we call it, you can beat up bandits. You can lock up bandits all you want, but nobody in Kenshi does it to river raptors. Then again, it's probably not a great idea either. These are actually pretty tough naturally. We call it. Other like bandits and stuff like that are not going to be tough without their weapons or without their gear. At least in comparison. I think animals have like in the 30s skills typically. In fact, we might actually... Hold on. That one's unconscious. It's dying. Let's get over here. Everybody get over here. Okay, we might actually do a second run of fighting. However, it's much easier to store bandits once you get like the technology to do it. Let's first aid this one. We'll see. We'll try to practice on this one. Worst case scenario, if he might be too. Oh, I just set the bill in order. He's too far dead. Oh no, he's too far dead. We just practiced our first aid on him. I was gonna say if he's too far dead, we could do something, but we could just take the stuff, and it turned out he was. Oh, no free food today. Actually, I've had a lot less paladins talk to me. Now that I'm actually kind of wanting to get the free food. I don't know if maybe I was just the lucky one that got a lot more paladin talking, or they toned it down in order to have less people have to deal with getting attacked by inquisitors. In fact, I may have been an inquisitor wearing the red. Oh, were these ones new or not? Okay, hold on. Let's go back in. Let's go to a shop. I think they're going to fight on another end. I think there's another fight going on. These are running. Maybe not. Maybe not. Doesn't seem like there is. I want to see all the doors. This is a travel shop, which no, armor shop. Okay, that I misread the sign. I thought it was the one with the cane. See the sign with the cane? That should be the travel shop. And you all go to the bar, so I know where you are. Okay, let's get everything sold. Oh, and we have armor to possibly give everyone. That's cool. So we're going to go heavy armor on everyone, because we're trying to replicate kind of... We may try to go with the ninja gear later on too. If we try to kind of... since we're going to possibly be in the middle. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. When the moment, let's go ahead and get How much does that cost? 6,000? Oh my gosh. Maybe just for me and Griffin. We'll have some body armor. Yeah, I think that'll do for the moment. We can run in here and give Griffin some armor. He was a former Sentinel. So he was pretty much going to get re-equipped pretty much the same way he started. Now we could have... Inu could go for kind of going for the Flotsam Ninja route. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get this traded over though. Cool. I think we're kind of getting our infantry worked out. I think again, I'm still not sure if maybe we just ended up making load a little short here. Based off of, I think, I don't know that, or he's just average height, and everyone we have is tall. It seems like everybody he's going up to, he's tall. He's pretty much shorter than. Oh no, he's taller than this guy. Okay, so maybe he is average height. And one thing I want to kind of tabulate is I've always been wanting to know, like, because okay, so Kenshi height goes like on a scale like of like something like 50, like maybe 50 to 200. So I've always been curious about what that translates into real heights. Let's see. Oh, we got someone who might be able to join our group. Zim. And guess what? Okay, 3,000. I can't afford it right now. We can, though, get some iron, and then we can afford it. Because I think iron is the only thing that's going to probably sell well right now, because it's 200%, it's only 20% copper deposits here. I mean, we can try. We can try to do the copper and see if that's worth it. Copper is definitely expensive enough. The problem ultimately comes down to, with that low efficiency, is it going to be worth it? We're going to have me and Griffin. Let's see. Lode's kind of got a uphill battle, I think, because I don't think he's quite ready. Because he's only running at 12 miles per hour with what he's got right now. So I think he's got somewhat of an uphill battle when it comes to athletics. Because it's a pretty heavy encumbrance for him. I think, you know what? I think we're gonna spend a little bit of time doing some runs. Let's do it here. We can get food. We still have enough money for food, so I think it's more important that we do runs and have everyone run together. It might affect the faster one's speed or their experience rate. As you can see, there should be a rate of experience kind of stated. We'll see how we do. Do some laps. In fact, we can actually check on our thing from in here. Okay, so this is Bard's. We can check through Bard. He's the lowest rank of us all, I think. Yeah, his athletics is going pretty good. So I think that's probably going to be how we're going to measure. Is we're going to measure via Bard. I think his athletics is doing all right. Oh, we need to keep running. I mean, I need to zoom in a little bit so I can see. But this is probably the best way of getting like, athletics in the game, next to actually just picking up someone, and that'll level up your strength, which will at the same time, which will basically vicariously help your athletics because it's going to make everything lighter for you. It'll slow down being encumbered though. I think slows down your actual experience. Your experience for you'll gain strength experience faster if you're doing it while underweight. I believe athletics, if you're holding weight, it's going to slow down your experience. It's unencumbered, I believe, affects it most. That's why Bard, I think, is getting athletics pretty fast. Yeah, strength XP. Yeah, he's getting no strength XP, and he's getting 60% athletics XP and only like 7% strength, but he's getting no strength XP. I think another thing we could do is also kind of run laps. A little fun thing, doing a little quick run around this little circle. It's getting dark though; it's gonna be hard to tell. Kind of wonder if Griffin's getting anything. No, this is totally easy weight for him. Griffin's gonna be like kind of our leader at the moment, even more so than Load here. I think one other thing is I've always been wondering about like how attack range is kind of a hidden statistic in a way, you could argue. So I'm kind of wondering if also height can affect where you get hit on the actual character, whether that's going to make your legs more vulnerable, or if height's going to, or if you're shorter, does it make your head more vulnerable? Does it actually impact anything statistically? Because then you could either make a bunch of really short people with the best helmets in the game and no body armor, or just make absolute giants and wear all leg armor and no helmets so they can shoot crossbows or stuff like that, unencumbered. Or use heavy weapons because then they're gonna have longer reach. I think we're doing pretty well on athletics now. See how Bard's doing. How much athletics does he have now? It's 16. That's still kind of bad. Still kind of bad. Did he say 78 max run speed? 78? That's not 78 miles per hour. For a second, I was thinking 78 miles per hour. I don't think he's a car. I mean, that'd be slow for like maybe a max speed for a modern vehicle. That wouldn't be slow for a person at all. Definitely wouldn't equate to 16 athletics. I think you can get up to like, I think a Hiver, which gets a natural move speed bonus. A Hiver with prosthetic running legs can be the fastest thing in the game. I don't believe anything can run faster than a Hiver with prosthetic running legs. I think even at that point, Big Things. I think without it, everything is slower than Big Things. Big Things you cannot run away from. And see as we run around the square. Do fun shapes in it too. Especially something like this where you kind of have to build up your strength. You can make it fun. I think we might be getting close to malnourished though. Or in this case, building up athletics. So we'll see which way we go with some of the armor, like as far as the armor distribution. Generally, heavier armor is good for strength weapons, and lighter armor is better for dexterity weapons. On the whole. Speaking of, we actually haven't visited the Flotsam Ninjas yet, so we may want to do that at some point. Okay, actually, let's have them in line for a little bit. Let's go to here. So that's 2 people. So we'll send these two up there. Griffin and Load will do here. And, you know, Bard, I'll have him just do training and running. For just a little bit. Or, you know, actually, I could have him mine. Stop me mining, and then I can run back and forth. Now, remember, basically how we're doing this is we're doing Bronze Man. So, pretty much, I assume whoever's the main character of whatever game we're doing is basically us. Well, that's who we are. That's who everyone, you know what I mean? That's who we are basically playing. So, we were Barry, we were Samson, things like that. So, basically, we're going to still stick with, as long as Load doesn't die, which is our prospective character, we will not re-roll any kind of incident. It's only going to be on the case of if Load were to die. It's going to be the only reloads we do. Well, if we do any reload, because technically we could, if we keep Griffin, we could actually continue Griffin's story, but we'll see. We'll try not to get in that situation. Yeah, it's gonna take forever with them being as bad at not so much being bad at mining, but as being low quality copper resources as those are. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some food for everybody though. Oh, I think we used all our money on food. That's fine because we needed it anyway. Copper at least is hopefully expensive here. I didn't quite see the price. If it's cheap here, okay, it is at least expensive here. Double that of iron, but it feels like it takes significantly more than double the time. We're the one in, I think, the heaviest armor, so we should probably do the most running around. Should the worst happen to Load, we may continue on from Griffin. Which actually, I recommend, if I think I recommended this in a comment someone had. Something along those lines. But if you, for some reason, if you really don't want to necessarily make a character for a faction, pick someone, like make a someone that you could think of being a mercenary, and then pick a unique character from that faction to help. Like in this case, we could do Griffin. We could just be basically helping Griffin's story. It's really Griffin's story, that kind of thing. In this case, it's Load's story. We could continue on from Griffin's story should the worst happen. But that's something you guys can do out there. If for some reason you're really not wanting to, if you really can't think of a character for how you want to play, or if you don't think it'll play if for some reason you don't want to make a character for any particular faction, like maybe you don't want kind of to be mostly, let's say if you want to do a Hiver playthrough, but you didn't want to have mostly Hivers, Beep, you could have Beep. It's always an option. Let's have them mine this one because this is better copper deposit out here. Pretty nice one actually, because it's 60% versus 100 versus 20%. What's this one? That's an iron resource there. Should be a lot faster. So we got these two. I might even just take I have the others worth the iron, because that copper is going to be kind of hard to even make worth it. Because it's just too much, it's too low efficiency. Oh, some wild bulls. They shouldn't mess with us, but the guards might mess with them. I've had specifically different places in the Holy Nation basically become like extremely good steak houses, and you can just get tons of steak from it. Ah, yeah, that is much better speed. much better mining speed there. Let's have him run around. Get some of that strength and athletics up. As you can see, as I get more things in Lode's backpack, his strength XP goes up and his athletics XP goes down. I actually have not seen any bandits. This is the longest time I think I've been in Kenshi and not seen one bandit group. I think the only bandits we saw were the rebel farmers, and they're not really kind of bandits. They're more like a civil war, kind of like how the Flotsam ninjas are. But they're just more likely to attack you due to starvation and things like that. Flotsam ninjas, I believe for the most part, kind of don't have much of a food problem. But both kind of assume hostility to some degree to you at first. You need, I think, you need someone to kind of vouch for you. If you're a male character, if you're a male human, I think you have to have a female human vouch for you. I don't know if it's necessary, but a lot of times I feel like it kind of comes off as like if you have one around, it tends to help out. Kind of, but it might be like in the Holy Nation where you think you kind of like it comes off if you're playing as a female character, it comes off as you need a male character with you. But you can oftentimes not need one around. So I haven't tried without having a male character or a female character around whether it matters. But I know at least for Holy Nation, it kind of comes off that you need a male character around. But they really don't actually do much to you. They like kind of pester you. But I haven't run into a situation where they attack me on sight or something like that. Also, prayer day is the easiest thing to deal with. Everyone has a hard time with prayer day because you have to just basically do like a long-winded speech kind of. If you build a town inside the Holy Nation turf, but it's free. It's just free. In Empire territory, you have to pay, so it's way cheaper to build a base in Holy Nation territory. So it's definitely something I'd recommend more to beginners. Empire territory has, I think, better stuff in it. But I think okay. So Empire territory, I think, has better stuff in it, more valuable stuff in it, some better late game stuff in it than I think that the Holy Nation territory has. But Holy Nation territory gives you access to both other factions, since it's kind of in the middle of the Shek and the Empire, so it's normally a better location, even if your end game is to fight them. Now, if you're all skeletons, though, there's a place particularly, I won't spoil it, but there's a place particularly that will be perfect for you. Also, if something eats something on the ground, you never have to worry about it as a skeleton. Nothing will ever eat you from on the ground. Because you're metal. You're all metal, so you're all safe. Okay, I think that's all the money we may need. Okay, I think we're gonna run, I think we're gonna really quickly run to the shop. Or let's let them finish over here. And then we're going to have everyone run over to the shop, and then we're going to sell this last load of materials, and then we're going to see what happens there. We can actually go, it's just in the morning, so we actually go to the armor shop again. I think maybe we might do them like kind of like the Flotsam Ninjas. That way we kind of are kind of a culmination of both Okranite teams. Let's see. See what we can get for our trouble. Whoop. Let's see. We could get another holy chest piece. I think, right? We have just enough money to get a standard one. We could try to get more under armor, which would probably be ideal. Standard is going to be kind of expensive too. It's not going to give us a lot of protection, but it'll give us protection all all around, and also give us some more blunt protection. You need it. Plated long boots could be cool, but they're well, we'll see. We'll think about it, I think, and then we'll come back and we'll decide to spend our money on next time. But thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys all have a good day. I hope everything turned out all right. Oop. I need to check something real quick before we head out for the day. I think we got but thanks for watching, by the way. I think I may have forgot to renumber this episode. That's what I'm checking. I think I forgot to renumber this episode. Either way, it'll be correctly numbered next time. It'll be correctly numbered in the future. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a good one. See you guys later. All right, bye.